Welcome VV family, and we need to talk. We finally got the details for the upcoming Disney drop, Steamboat Willie. In this video, I'll be going over my price predictions, strategy for secondary market, as well as a few tips what you can do if you're unsuccessful in the drop. So straight away, I'm going to go over the median article. There are 3 rarities within this drop, and as I predicted in my first video, it's actually going to be quite a high mint edition drop. So the common is going to have close to 19,000. So 18,928 to be exact. The price for this blind box drop is 60 gems. So there's no guarantee what you get if you get anything. It will be one of these 3 if you do get something. Next one is the uncommon. Slightly different pose. He whistles in this one. And again, 13,928 for this uncommon. Still 60 gems. And finally, the one I'm very excited for is the ultra rare. Not only is this a nice pose, but it's actually animated. And this is 6,928 additions. As you can look here as well, this is probably one of the first times we've seen Steamboat Willie 3D and animated. So it'll be interesting to see if there'll be any sound with this, because he does whistle in the previous one. So it'll be interesting to have that whistle noise as well. So just reading this again here, it does say with this disc, the pose comes to life through movement and sound. So I'm assuming we're talking about the actual disc in the collectible and not the real world. So that's fantastic news. So it will be animated and with sound. So straight away, I think the ultra rare will be the most popular, most sought after. It isn't a first appearance of Disney, Mickey Mouse. He appeared in the partner statues, but this is still a significant drop. It's part of our ongoing collection. We'll have Mickey Mouse featured within it, all the different variations and incarnations throughout time. So this will be hugely popular. In terms of price predictions, hard to really say, given it's 7,000 odd editions, 60 gems, animated. It's going to be very popular. I'm expecting at least 1.5 to 2k opening market first 24 hours or so, and potentially just going up and up. I think there'll be a lot of competition for this one, so probably at a reach of most people, unless you're lucky enough to get it in the actual drop itself. Moving up to uncommon, we've seen a pattern. It's been going for the past 2 weeks of the common actually outperforming the uncommon, and I still think this will be the case. It's a nice pose, but I do feel like people go after common more in this. Again, well, because it is Disney Mickey Mouse, this will be a sought after collectible. In terms of price for this one, estimating on previous drops, I could see it initially going for 300 to 400 gems in the first 24 hours. And finally, moving on to the common, again, given its high editions, but given it's Disney Mickey Mouse, I do think this will outperform the uncommon. I can see us going for about 500-600 gems on the secondary market within the first 24 hours. Really, the important thing to understand here isn't just the number of editions, but how many people are willing to sell those editions. It's all about supply and demand. So if too many people are holding on to their collections, what they've got through a drop, or picking up the floor on the marketplace and holding and not putting them back up, you may find only 5 to 1,000 of these editions actually appear on the market to purchase, which will drive up the price even more. So what's the things to consider around this? What's the opportunity as well? So even if you're not successful enough on the drop, there's always opportunity if you have the gems to pick these up on the secondary market and either hold them or flip them to make more gems, just depending on what's going to happen. I do suspect that these will just go up in value, at least for the next week or so. I don't see these going down. This could all change. We've still got a big announcement coming from Veve about their final couple of drops as part of their 12 days of Veve. So it might impact that price, but as I recording this video, I do suspect that the price will just go up and up and up as people try and fight over whatever's available on the marketplace. Yeah, it's not all bad news if you miss out on drop or don't have the gems to pick these up on the secondary market. One of the things this provides is opportunity. People will be selling things off on the marketplace in advance of this to try and get the gems to kind of either pick these up during a drop or pick them up on the secondary market. So what that means is people will be selling them a bit lower. People will be trying to outroar each other to get a quick sale, so price will be kind of going down on some collectibles. So this is an ideal opportunity for people to pick up those season 1 first appearances from any of the seasons at all, pick them up for a relatively cheap price to hold on to. So if you couldn't get the drop for Disney, for Mickey Mouse on Wednesday, and you don't have the gems to kind of pick them up on the secondary market, when everybody's fighting over those Disney ones, it might be an opportunity for you to kind of pick up some cheap deals going on the secondary market for other first appearance and season 1 collectibles. Not financial advice, that's my own opinion, but depending on how I do on Wednesday myself on the actual drop, I may actually just be doing that myself rather than trying to get these on the secondary market, because I just don't have the gems unfortunately to kind of pick them up quickly and cheaply. In terms of tricks for a drop itself, it's just as usual. Make sure you restart your phone, clear all the apps, clear the cache, clear download files in your app, as well as reset your router. Try and get the best connection possible if you're on Wi-Fi, or if you can, get an Ethernet adapter to plug your phone into it. Run a speed test, make sure you get the best speed possible, but also make sure your ping as low as possible, and just be very cautious and kind of patient. I would recommend getting onto the app, onto drop, well in advance of the time it actually may drop. Last time I had a big drop like this, people struggle just to get onto the app in the first place, so I'm planning to be on the app a good 20-30 minutes before the actual drop, just to make sure I don't miss out the chance. And again, the secondary market, it can be quite a difficult place to kind of pick things up, so do be cautious and do think about actually what you have available. My advice would always be set yourself a budget. If you can't pick up the item you're looking for within that budget, then so be it. Don't go into the kind of FOMO of trying to sell things off cheap to get the gems to pick something up, or to put cash into the app to get more gems and then still missing it because the price keeps going up and up and up and your concentration at floor price. If you have found this useful, please do consider subscribing to the channel, liking this video. It really helps other people discover this content and lets me know I'm doing the right thing here and you want more of this content. In the meantime, feel free to check out this video here. It's been very popular on the channel. If you haven't watched it yet, I recommend you do. Or if you like, you can check this video out here. It's my newest one, and I'm sure you love it. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.